So anyway, I hope you guys are doing pretty nice, and we're gonna do some more hardcore stuff as oh I can't even do an intro. Wow, I'm so good at like coming up with very good intros or whatnot. I'm so good at this. So anyway, I will find whatever playlist would be nice to listen to, which I actually have legitimately no clue, so I'm gonna probably play the Stay Chillin' playlist because I want some chill vibes. I'm still tired AF, and I wish I can go to sleep, but unfortunately no, we have to do the streaming thing. So hopefully, nothing goes horribly wrong in the next few minutes, I guess. We're gonna try and like get that creeper farm finally fully operational, I hope. And hopefully we'll can't speak properly anymore, Jesus. We're gonna hopefully get like the collection system sorted out, and hopefully we're not gonna run out of iron by the end of it as well. So we'll see how things would go for the next few minutes, if everything goes well. So anyway, this is definitely not enough like hoppers, I think, to cover up all the areas that we want to pick up gunpowder, I guess. I'm still debating whether or not I should lower down this this like layer of magma blocks, but perhaps for the sake of like storage, I guess we'll probably just keep it as high as it is. So what we're gonna do is break open all of the these openings over here, so that way we can see where all of the magma blocks are, and or basically where all the modules are, and then start routing out some sort of feed through here. I'm trying to figure out where is the center of all of these things. Actually, we don't really need to worry about the center of all these things. Okay, anyway, I have a new idea. I'm gonna open. Oh my god, this is gonna be a bit of a complex mess because of how this entire place is arranged. Jesus. So we'll see how things go. Oh god, I did not actually like comprehend how complex this entire freaking Blade Creeper farm would be now. Well, it actually isn't very complex. It's just that we had to figure out a way to collect all the gunpowder, and my brain is hurting trying to understand how we can do that. So, before we continue on, let's quickly grab some more wood so we can make some chests. At least get some double chests set up, so that way we know what the storage room would look like, I guess. I kind of want to put some glass somewhere on top, right where the walls of the storage room would be for the creeper farm. That way it looks a little bit more consistent, like some white glass, just to complement the white sort of glass outsides of the creeper farm. So we're gonna probably do that pretty soon as well. But I have absolutely no idea how well this entire stream is going to go, or whether this entire this entire creeper farm will be operational by the end of the stream. I actually don't have much faith that it will last or start by the end of the stream, but who knows? Maybe I'll be wrong. It could actually be finally operational, and we don't have to rely on like having to kill pickles all the time for making freaking fireworks. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this all to planks so that way I know how much we still have left. At least we saved up all these birch trees so we can chop them down later and turn them into like chests pretty easily. I cannot speak properly anymore. Holy frick! I can basically feel my brain slowly disintegrating, and it's mainly because I just did not have enough, like, I mean, I did get enough rest-ish. I tried sleeping early, and then I failed completely, because for whatever reason, my body absolutely hates me going to sleep, like, pretty early in the evening, despite me feeling very freaking tired. So that's absolutely lovely. But I don't know if I can trust my body to stay awake for, like, the next 2 hours. I mean, it probably would easily last for the next 2 hours. But then again, I would also need to figure out a way to go back to sleep in like less than an hour after that, because I have to go and commute early in the freaking bloody morning in order to like not get late to my university classes. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Lots of fun for me to deal with. Alright, turn that into planks. How you doing, by the way, Riptide and Blue? Hope you all are doing pretty nice, by the way, guys. I haven't seen you in a while, Riptide, by the way. Hope you're doing pretty well. Are you serious? Like, out of all the planks, or, like, logs we chopped down, we only got 52 chests. You know what? Whatever, I don't care. Okay, let's see what the storage arrangement can be. I sound like I'm, like, having an issue with my throat or something, but it's just me being stupid. But at the same time, this is going to be a little bit painful. Get out of there, for heaven's sakes, Gabby. What the heck are you even doing there, Gabby? Alright. How in the bloody frick do I want this to be arranged? I actually legitimately don't know. I think we probably want to, like, put, like, some sort of, like, oh my god. How the hell this is going to work? I kind of want to build, like, this sort of staggered, like, approach. to storing stuff, but then I realized there's basically no space around through here for anything. So this is going to be kind of whack. I mean, technically there is going to be space. It's just very, yeah, it's going to be very toit. Very toit. Oh god, I feel like a lot of issues might arise as a result of dealing with this. I don't think this is even going to work. Okay, let's try and fix this. Okay, the textures is not working correct. What the frick is wrong with the freaking textures? Why is breaking, like, chests the only thing that's not working correctly? What? Is that, like, what pack is that coming from? Just to make sure that my default pack is not becoming an absolute freaking arse right now. Often I just lurk, that's no worries. Okay, interesting. Why is my main resource pack acting a bit weird? I still need to update the freaking Blade, like, version number, because it'll be finally updated to 1.19.3. But what type of, like, null texture is caused by, like, I'm gonna quickly do some maintenance or some sort of, like, troubleshooting real quick to see what the frick is going on. I don't even remember, like, adding, like, some sort of texture to double chests or whatnot, so the fact that it's showing up as a thing like that is very, very strange. Can I quickly change the pack 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 to pad format 10 question mark? Because that's gonna, hopefully that's gonna update the sort of textures or whatever. Double chest. If I search through the entire, like, no. If I search through the directory of the thing, it should say chest something. And apparently there was a chest, sort of, like, texture update. So I'm deleting that, and I'm going to refresh the textures. So hopefully, this should be fixed. There we go. I'm a genius. I still have no idea what caused the problem. Maybe the texture of, like, the chest was changed when you break it or something. So anyway, my brain is, I mean, I can't really save them, and my brain is now broken because it's always been broken, but whatever. At least we solved that problem, I guess. But yeah, the next problem is figuring out a long-term solution to storing a crap ton of gunpowder. That's a little bit difficult, and I have absolutely no idea how better can we arrange this, because there really isn't enough room to, like, set this all up. We need at least, like, if we want to build, like, 2 of these systems together, it would need 6 blocks of space, and we only got, like, 5. So I think we'll probably need to, like, increase the width of this by an extra block, since we can do that. 12 because of 1.19.3? I mean, let me double check then real quick, because I have legitimately forgotten what the version number is supposed to be. Maybe it is 12? I don't know why they have, like, updated to 12, though. I mean, then again, there probably is, like, a lot of weird iterations with this. Okay, resource pack. Yeah, it seems to be fixed now, so it is 12 for some reason. Maybe a lot of, like, weird iterations, I guess. Then again, it also could be a snapshot thing, so probably wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Okay, break all of this. I do pack making, but I do 1.19.2 2 and stuff, which is interesting. But yeah, I don't know why exactly it's at, like, version number 12, but I'm presuming it's, like, some sort of weird, I mean, probably not a weird formatting thing. It's probably, like, a formatting thing as a result of, like, snapshots and the experimental features updates and stuff like that. But who knows? Alright, there we go. Pick that all up. Also, how you doing, by the way? 𝗏𝗏_NZ. Great name, by the way. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. And hopefully, your day's been doing pretty well as well, mate. Let's get rid of all of this real quick so we can open this area up. And probably close this area off, because ideally I don't want mobs spawning everywhere. Speaking of mobs spawning everywhere, I should probably grab some more glass, or specifically white glass, for some areas nearby. Alright, ow. Gonna take all the spare glass that I still have left over here. Actually, let's do a quick double check on seeing how good our rates are in terms of sugarcane. And so far, it's not doing too bad. I mean, it's not overflowing, which is good, I guess, but at the same time, I expect the rates to slowly get, like, pretty fast after a while. You broke a magma block, by the way? I'll double check that. Okay, let's go. I mean, I can see that there's a magma block stuck there, so we can easily fix that then. Where exactly did I break it? Probably is in the front, because that probably is the reason how I managed to break it. Or not, question mark? Aha, over here. Probably it would be haste, because usually haste also does that weird thing. Or actually, I think you can instantly mine... Yeah, you can instantly mine, like, magma blocks without haste, so... I would just blame some random stupid problems, I guess. Actually, I can only blame myself. Okay, anyway. Now we have expanded this. We should have a little bit more space for us to fit in more storage, I presume. So everything should be pretty much fixed now, I think. So this can go like this, and this can go like that. And just like this. How you doing, by the way, JJ Zoc? Hope you're doing pretty nice. NZ is the best country. A lot of people are going to debate you about that, but yeah, there's a lot of merit to New Zealand being a pretty nice country. What are you building at the moment, says 𝗦ście? We're currently trying to like build like a storage room for a creeper farm that has yet to be turned on or be activated yet, because we're still trying to work on it. So that is what we're hopefully going to be able to do by the end of the stream, unless we fail and then suffer. But anyway, we should be pretty much like in good hands from this point, I think, as long as we don't mess anything up. There's still a few more bits of like spawn proofing and glass placing, but other than that, everything should be looking pretty good. I'm just gonna hope that we have enough hoppers to even like cover all the areas where the magma blocks are going to be, because that's actually a big worry for me. Alright, we'll keep this area open, and I just realized that this entire double chest... I can't speak properly anymore. The double chests over here are completely and utterly freaking useless to use, so we're gonna get rid of that. So we're gonna get rid of this line over here. Pick these all up, and yeah, break these again. I need to get into... Sorry, I need to get onto creeper farms, but cat grinding is a no. I mean, if you're able to like get like 2 cats, you can easily start breeding a lot of cats, unless you have like a specific morality that prevents you from doing that. But to each their own, I guess. I'll tell you by the way, make Luke. If that's how I pronounce your name still, I think. Do you use a lot of mods? I mean, I probably use like a lot of fabric mods. Well, I would say I would use like a large amount of fabric mods. You can do exclamation mark mods to see the entire full mod list, and it is quite a lot. It's Birdie says, "Hey Fox, how's it going this evening?" So far it's been pretty chill. Nothing too wacky, hopefully. But other than that, I'm doing alright. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice as well, mate. Okay. So I discovered a little bit of a flaw with this brilliant idea of building 2 double chest walls over here. Is that there's only one inlet, or one sort of output. And, I mean, we could probably put in 2 channels to, like, funnel gunpowder from, like, both here and here, but I kind of want to combine them into the same thing, so what I'm gonna do instead is have this funnel in, like, a bit of a circle. Have this, like, nice line of hoppers go from, like, this point, and then they'll go over here. And we'll see if this was gonna work out or not. Unless it doesn't, then we'll cry. Break that. Alright, there we go. This should be pretty nice then. So then we have a single, like, inlet for all the creeper gunpowder that we need to collect. Perfect. Low-key, I'm just too tempted to kill the cats for... Okay, I'm just not even gonna bother reading whatever the frick this chat is trying to say. But anyway, let's get the glass sword out before I forget, because that'll be very important for... you know, making sure that this area does not become an absolute hazard for us. Let's quickly fill this area in. I cannot speak properly, so in case I start stuttering or muttering in a very weird way, I would blame... what can I blame? I would usually blame myself, but, like, it's probably because I haven't had a nap, like, whatsoever, because I had to, like, deal with commuting back and forth from, like, my university from a far distance, so it's always lovely. Gotta love dealing with Wednesday sort of grinds, where I have to, like, go, like, 3 hours worth of commuting, and then be able to stream at the end of the day, which is not ideal. I would usually take a break at this time, but whatever. I'll deal with it. But anyway, okay, let's fill in these areas as well. Get this area cleared in or filled in. All I can hear is just cats meowing, wondering what is going on with their lives. Anyway, okay, let's just try and deal with these. Yeah, I can't really blame the visual glitches if they're really, if they're all like IRL issues though. I can only blame visual glitches on like gameplay issues, which are always caused by visual glitches, as always. But like IRL stuff, unfortunately you can't do much about them. You can probably tell the mods what the problem is, or like the developers of IRL, but at the same time, I don't think the devs are listening. I mean, many people try and like use some very interesting rituals as a way of like asking the developers to improve upon said like IRL, but at the same time, no one is apparently listening. Okay, I probably would need to block. I don't know if I want to like completely cover the ceiling, because I kind of like it being like open like this, but at the same time I think it probably would be good practice to cover up the ceiling, but we'll see. Maybe it's a little bit more easier for us to like get in and out if we have this open anyway, so we could just fly straight out instead of having to, you know, suffer. Anyway, yeah, I don't think this is enough freaking blade hoppers to fill all of the or occupy all of the areas where the magma blocks are. I'll be surprised if it does, but I have zero faith that this is going to work. Okay, anyway, let's see how things go. We'll just have them all lined up like this. Wait, I don't think this is gonna work if it's only just magma blocks or what. I mean, I think it should work as far as I know. Actually, I don't. I don't think it actually would work with just only magma blocks, because so far it is only a full block as far as I know, so it cannot work with that. But I know it can work with soul sand, but we can't use like soul sand and like what the frick are the wither roses to like kill the creepers. Otherwise, that'll be a very good solution to dealing with all of that. But yeah, yeah, you can't. It's not like a single like half block sort of thing. I don't think there is like. We could use campfires. The biggest issue with the campfires, though, is that they emit a lot of light, and that will make this entire, like, bottom floor, like, completely, almost completely useless. Because of the lighting and, you know, mobs not spawning in light level 0 or whatever. But I don't want to, like, start investing into getting a lot of wither roses done. It's such a freaking mess. I mean, it's not really a mess to deal with. The way that you're able to do it is actually relatively simple to get like a lot of wither roses. But it's just a bit tedious to set up, and it also is very tedious to collect the wither roses as well. Should I go into the effort of doing that, or should I just go first with fireplaces? This is such a hard. I think we're probably gonna go with wither roses if we want to keep this hopper idea and also keep like the rates actually being efficient for the meantime. So I guess at least we have a nice excuse on doing something for the iron farms to keep producing more iron, so that way we have enough hoppers to fill in everything. But yeah, that might be a very good idea actually. So let me just see if I can get rid of all the hoppers first that we have in our inventory. And I do remember of like another tutorial by 𝗫𝗫 that would work pretty well with like with the sort of wither rose issue that we're having, because we don't have a lot of wither roses. But there are ways to get a lot of them. Alright, really bad customer support, 0 out of 10, I agree. How you doing, by the way, Hollow Cat? Sorry if I'm very slow at, like, answering messages, but I am also a bit tired, but anyway. Hope you're doing pretty nice, though, Hollow Cat. See you later, by the way, Cinder. Alright. Fill these areas in. Oh my gosh. Please, can you please, like, let me place down hoppers, like, somewhat efficiently? Alright, there we go. Something like that. I'm trying to figure out what is the best way to, like, connect these two ends, but whatever, I'll just have to meet up halfway. Frick it. Is that even, like, completely halfway? Close enough. Alright, it's 25 hoppers. That's actually a lot more hoppers than I was anticipating. Thought I would never be able to like fill this in correctly. There's a few hoppers that were resistant to my efforts, but other than that, everything looks to be pretty much good. Alright. Do something like this. I'm gonna hope everything is gonna be alright. Unless it doesn't, then I'm gonna panic. Okay, perfect. Good enough, I guess. I'm so confused by whatever this chat is trying to be. Okay, anyway. That's strict. Okay, I cannot speak properly anymore. Holy frick, my brain. My brain and my brain cells have officially died. But anyway, we're gonna quickly go and say hello to our good old friend 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶 because I need to remember how to make that sort of wither rose farm of some kind, so that way we can start grinding out a little bit of wither roses. It's a very simple mechanic, though. It's just simply like murdering a lot of snowman using the wither that is trapped beneath the bedrock of the end portal thing in the main island, and voila, you got infinite amount of like wither roses. It's amazing. Where the heck is the tutorial? Let me see if I can try and find it again. Next gen copper, la 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 la, instant wither rose farm. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm hoping, and involves, yeah, it's just gonna involve a lot of chaos. I mean, not really chaos. It's just that like a lot of snowmen are gonna be very pissed as a result of like making this. So we'll see how things would go. As far as I know, it still seems to be working for 1.19, so I'm not expecting any problems. I mean, I built it in like Season 6 world, but I never really showed it functioning in the Season 6 world. But we'll see how things would go, I guess. Why do you not want to use the minecart hoppers? Because I am not a big fan of having to use rail stuff all the time, especially if it has to keep going active over and over and over again. It's not really something that I find to be very economical. And unlike the sugarcane farm, there's no easy way to detect if like a minecart hopper should go or not, depending on whether there's gunpowder on the it's just probably going to be a bit too much work, and then there's also lag as a result of dealing with like minecart hoppers. So we're not going to deal with that and just stick to hoppers. Can we please go to sleep, guys? Son, can I go to sleep? Thank you very much, game. I want to say I have no idea, cubes. Freaking autocorrect is such a weird mystery. Alright, let's try and deal with all of our inventory real quick before we start on doing like some farming stuff. I mean, then again, we still need to get materials for the farm. But anyway, it's not really a farm. It's really just, I mean, technically it's a wither rose farm, but I would call it a grinder more than a farm. So anyway, let's show off the window, the display window. I'm so good at choosing my overlays or getting my overlays set up.
Hi, this is Ian.
And we're gonna see again how to build this thing, because I remember building. I mean, I built this in Season 6, but I did not stream this process whatsoever.
75 seconds to build.
It takes like literally less than 75 seconds to build. I doubt that though. So materials, give me the materials. We need obviously the wither materials and a lot of shears, because what we need to do is grab a lot of like these boys and have them be killed by the wither. It's that simple. So we need 6 blocks, 4 half slabs. I'm gonna presume these 2 are dispensers? Question mark.
Stack of wither roses every 80 seconds.
Yeah, dispensers. Okay, now I need to make more dispensers again. And then an observer, 2 redstone. Yeah, 2 redstone, a lever. And why is it such a like it's 10 AP and yet it's still like extremely hard to see the detail of like Ian's inventory, but I'm presuming it's because like this is actually a pretty old tutorial. That still works, so it's hard to really dispute that. But anyway, materials are pretty simple. We don't need really barrels, so I'm just gonna grab the chests. Trapdoor. Do I have any spare trapdoor? I remember I have some spare trapdoors somewhere. Ow. Where's my spare trapdoors? There they are. Alright, spare trapdoors. And we just need to get an observer and 2 dispensers. What could possibly go wrong? Do I still have 2 dispensers? I do not have 2 dispensers, so I have to make those 2 dispensers. And I don't have enough cobblestone because I used up all the cobblestone for the freaking bloody sugarcane farm. Why do you not want to stack? Oh yeah, because you're full. My brain hurts. Anyway, let's just, I have freaking trapdoors here the entire time. What the heck is wrong with me? Okay, anyway, it doesn't really matter. So I'll leave the wood over there. Yeah, that looks good. So we just need a lever in this area over there. 2 observers, that's good. Or 1 observer, not 2. Just 1 observer. And then 2 dispensers. That'll be easy to hopefully make. I really need to start hoarding, like a lot of cobblestone or something in case I need to keep making more redstone projects like this. Alright. Anyway, how you doing, by the way, Sizable? Hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way, mate. Okay, string over here. That's why I'm here. And I also need some sticks because I apparently got rid of all my other sticks somehow. Alright, 2 bows, easy. Gonna quickly get some cobblestone. I'm not gonna actually get my fortune pick just yet, so once we arrive here, then we can use it. Okay. This is a nice sort of mining quarry that is just made only for, like, one of the most common blocks you would ever get in, like, the game. I mean, then again, we're so rich that we have to deal with, like, first world problems of accidentally mining regular stone and not cobblestone, so it's absolutely incredible. Anyway, Sidable says, I'm doing great, honestly. What about you? Just a bit tired because I had to, like, deal with, like, a few hours of commuting and stuff like that today, but other than that, I'm doing alright. My throat sounds kind of dead, but mainly it's because I'm just dead on energy, but other than that, I'm doing pretty nice, though. Honestly, today's been not as productive as yesterday, but still relatively productive, so I wouldn't say today was a terrible day either. Alright. Gonna grab myself some redstone so we can make some dispensers. Hopefully. Where's my redstone? There they are. Alright, that should be basically all we need. 2 dispensers. We can keep all the cobblestone over here for now in case we ever would need to bloody use it. Alright, so we also need a lot of shears ready. I mean, we'll just probably just get 18 pieces of iron for making all the shears anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, that's ideal. Alright, anyway, we need also a stack of pumpkins. That actually is a bit of a hard challenge because we don't actually have any pumpkin seeds and whatnot, so we're just gonna ransack some nearby, yeah, we're just gonna ransack some nearby spruce villages if we can find some. Well, there's pumpkins over there, so we should be able to, like, get by with that. So let me just go put you guys onto this view over there, and I'll quickly harvest some pumpkins. And hopefully I can get, like, up to a stack of them. I mean, technically, I actually don't need to go exactly up to a stack. I can get, like, 2 stacks. If I want to, like, well, I don't know if that's going to be a good idea, honestly, in terms of, like, inventory, but whatever. Also, incoming ad break, so you might encounter some, like, some small mid-roll ads or big mid-roll ads in a few minutes, so a little bit of heads up about that. God, I sound so socially awkward today, Jesus. That's definitely not great. I mean, yeah, you should probably get some sleep, Sizable. Staying up at 1 AM is probably not the greatest use of your, yeah, energy, ideally. So be sure to get some good rest then, mate. Alright, pumpkins ahoy. Organize the heck out of this inventory. Why the hell did I get seeds earlier? I have no idea. Alright, harvest all of these. One day I'm gonna, like, travel all over the place looking for pumpkins for something more elaborate than a freaking 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 farm. And I'll be asking myself, where the heck did all the pumpkins go? There'll be one day where I'll be basically saying that, and I'm just going to be confusing myself. Alright. Then we can finally swap out the rest of the old fireworks that cannot be stacked, because apparently you cannot stack old fireworks that don't have a duration and stuff like that. It's incredible. Alright, let's see. Just some froggos. Oh, more pumpkins. Perfect. Give me the pumpkins. Nia says, yes, screw sleep. Fox stream better. No. Please get some sleep, Nia. Especially if you're like an American, which is always so... Again, it always proves my point that even if I, like, cater to, like, the American time zones, they don't care. And it's only when I don't stream in their, like, respected time zones that they come and flock in numbers and then come to me and complain that that my streams are not favorable in their time zone. it's just, it's gonna destroy my brain every single time I see this all the time. But yeah, if you're currently watching this from the United States, I don't even have anything to say about you. As well as for anyone from Canada, I legitimately have nothing to really say that isn't, like, a thing I already said, like, a few minutes earlier. So, you just deal with whatever you have to deal with, honestly. If you somehow fall into, like, a deep amount of exhaustion, well, that is not a problem for me. De-stressing right now, okay, fair enough. Had another fricked up dream about my reality again, nothing about you being a good streamer, LMAO, so, yeah, it's still pretty yikes, though. But then again, I also seen, like, a lot of normal people, like, just come in and just be like, oh, I'm just gonna watch Fox's stream because he's alive and, like, sleep sucks, you know? Haha, and then I just become freaking bloody disappointed in themselves. Okay, anyway. I mean, we have exactly, like, a stack of, like, pumpkins, so I think we can just go on, with, making the, Wither Rose farm from just that. But now my next worry is that we don't have a very easy access to getting a lot of snow. So what I'm going to do is look for some colder biomes and hunt down some snow. Because I vividly remember finding a lot of mountain biomes somewhere. And now I don't see any. That is a nice deep blue hole, I would say. That's a pretty nice blue hole. This forest is on fire. Okay, anyway, let's just keep going. At least I can watch Fox stream to make my exhaustion worth it. I don't think it's worth it. As the Fox streamer himself, I don't think it's worth it. Alright, anyway. We'll carry on, I guess. Where the frick are the snow... Like, the one time I'm looking for the snow mountain... Like, any mountains that have snow on top of it, they all just decide to hide. I remember I always keep finding those freaking, like, large mountain ranges with snow all over the place, and now this is the one time where I don't find any of them. Great, appreciate that game. I actually don't even know if I actually been through here, but I cannot tell by the block not the block arrangements or, like, the newly generated terrain if these are old chunks or new chunks. They seem to be pretty much new, because I don't think I've ever seen these areas, I believe. I think. Some of the villages look familiar, but I don't think they're exactly the same that I found before. Interesting. I will move to New Zealand so I can sleep at night, says 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹. Don't know how long that's going to last. Anyway, the snow season is over, man, so it's just nothing but rain. It's just rain, flowers, pollen. Yeah, it's just that. I mean, I guess it gets warmer, I guess, compared to just being forever cold, so it's whatever. But at the same time, it probably would suck for some people. Actually, it would start to suck because it's just going to get more and more hotter. I remember, like, going through here, and I was like, I want to build a city through here because it looks really cool. But I also remember I found, like, a huge-ass, like, snow mountain nearby. That's a nice meadow, by the way. Interesting meadow with a lot of, like, taiga forest nearby and a nice spruce village nearby. Where the frick is the snowy mountain? I swear to God, this entire game is trying to, like, troll me again. Every single time I look for a biome that I'm looking for materials and whatnot, and the game is like, ha! You lost your sense of direction, get wrecked, idiot. And you just don't get any while you're traveling. Can't wait for, like, my freaking world size for this hardcore world balloon back to, like, 20 gigs or something. Because that would not be surprising if that happened. Anyway, nice sort of, like, nice sort of mountain range. I would applaud that. Not what I'm looking for, though. Maybe I should head back a little bit over in this direction. Get a disc advancement thing in the meadow. Oh, I like the sound of music. I mean, I don't have a jukebox, so I can't really get that advancement yet, but that'll be pretty funny. Anyway, it's Fluffy Fox. Ooh, welcome back again, mate. It's been a long time since I've been watching your streams, so hey, welcome back, mate. Hope you're doing pretty nice so far. Alright. Jump up. Where the bloody hell is the snowy freaking mountains we found earlier? 2000... Am I even heading in the right areas that I've been to? Wait, I see ice. Iceberg and snow. Perfect. I can just grab the snow from here. That's honestly better than nothing, I would say. Just don't shoot me strays, because, yeah, that's also a problem that I have to deal with being in these types of biomes. But it doesn't really matter. I don't have fortune on me. Well, frick. Okay, anyway, that's fine. We'll just get fortune over here. None of these are fortune. Okay, that's a bit awkward. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We have our trusty like shovel shulker box full of like filled with like fortune 3. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Definitely. Okay, let's put you back over there. And you know what? I'll keep you in my inventory. Why not? You're the sacred. Sacred. Oh my god, my brain hurts. You're the sacred fortune shovel that I pilled up because I did not have a fortune shovel in my tool chest for some weird reason. So congratulations, you're now officially part of the gang of official tools, I guess. Anyway, I have a good way of finding a snow mountain. Just find an ancient city, and there should be snow mountain above it. Oh my gosh, that's so freaking overpowered. What an overpowered find. Oh my goodness. You're new chunks, by the way, because you passed like newly flowing lava. I don't know where the lava was when they were newly flowing. It could be somewhere around through there, and that might be the case. Why did I drop this? How the frick did I even manage to drop? I don't even know. I'm not even gonna question it. Anyway, hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way, Texture Knight. 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 says NZ is in a real country. We all know it's sub-island to Tonga. So it's an island that is owned by Tonga or somewhat connected to Tonga, or are we just basically an inferior island compared to Tonga? I'm confused by like what this is talking about. Can you also piss off, your freaking stray? Thank you. Absolutely owned by Tonga. So with that logic, New Zealand still exists, but under the sort of regional command of the Tongan army or whatever. I mean, then again, from like some areas that I've been to in New Zealand, I would probably agree with that sort of statement. Alright. Anyway, you're doing good. I love your streams so far. Big Pog. Glad to hear you're enjoying the streams. Alright, see you later then, Fluffy Fox. Do well in your after-school stuff. I cannot speak anymore. And also, my mouth is beginning to hurt. Thank you, speaking whacking abilities. Speaking whacking abilities, my brain. Alright, anyway. Is that gonna be enough snow blocks? It's not. You know, I kind of miss the time when we were working on Ice Nemesis, where we basically had like a nice sort of wood surface to just grind off a lot of like snow whenever we need snow. Perhaps that's the only time where I kind of miss working on Ice Nemesis, is that there was actually a lot of surfaces where you don't instantly mine the freaking beach or whatever in order to like harvest snow. Then again, I can also look for a mountain, but then again, this is how we can manage to like get here while looking for a mountain. I could just like get the snow from here though. Well, it's still not as neat, but whatever. I'm just gonna quickly bonk that guy. Bum bum. Still need 2 stacks of snow blocks for all the snow golems we need to make. Anyway, are you north, south? My guess is that you're in the north. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm in the north. I mean, considering that the majority of the population of New Zealand is in the north, it's not hard of a guess to assume that I'm from the north. Why do I keep collecting the freaking blaze snow? I'm gonna swap out the freaking blaze silk touch shovel in order to avoid my incompetence again. Also, frick off. Nice holding a nice white sheet of snow. Alright, anyway. Get that out of here. No, I don't want the layer of snow, please. Okay, if I travel a little bit further away, can I just have like a nice flat area where I can just get a lot of snow? Is this flat enough? Yeah, that's flat enough. I don't want to accidentally mine the sand because it'll just be an absolute mess to clean up. So I'm just doing this very carefully. How many sheep do you see a day? Not that much, because I live in a city. I mean, then again, Auckland has, like, an actual farm in the middle of the entire urban area. And it's called One Tree Hill. So, there are some sheep that you can actually find if you're, like, living in the city in some way. Alright, anyway. And my battery kind of low, too. Please charge whatever device you're watching the stream on. I mean, that probably is good advice anyway, in case you're having to use that same device for after-school stuff. Cyclone hit you hard? Nope. Because so far in the area where I live in Auckland, it wasn't really heavily affected. There were areas that were much more heavily impacted, and that's most likely as a result of, like, also the previous floods that happened as well. So that was really yikes. Yeah, you cannot escape sheep in New Zealand. I mean, it's literally, like, our main population here in New Zealand. It's our main population anyway. Alright, anyway, let's just keep going over here. Why would you want to escape sheep? Because sheep. Some people just don't like the sight of, like, moving like white clouds in, like, the ground. It's often horrifying for some people. Alright, let's grab all that. How much more is that? Okay, we need 31 left. Hopefully I can get this all done without getting murdered by presumably these wacky mobs. I'm not too sure about national sheep riding, but sheep sharing is definitely like a sport that's heavily praised here by farmers. And there have been like world records that have been beaten as a result of that. Alright. Now I want to be there so I can just get a sheep and care for one and get the ultimate sheep. I mean, usually people would buy multiple sheep at the same time because it's not profitable to just keep one sheep. So who knows, you might be able to own multiple sheep. But then you need to figure out how to take care of them, and that is an entirely different problem that you'll have to deal with. Alright, there we go. Okay, we finally got all the materials sorted out, so let's see if we can try and head back home and not get lost, question mark. Oh, the one time we finally found a freaking snowy mountain. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Appreciate that. But yeah, this is definitely new as far as I know, because I don't think we found like a big of an area like this in terms of like snowy biomes and stuff like that, so that's pretty pog then. Not working on an ice nemesis though anytime soon. New Zealand is just a huge sheep pen. Kinda. If you count the oceans that surround us, then sure, I guess. I have no idea what the hell this island was meant to be for, but anyway, it's just full of sand. Alright. Oh, thank you very much for now showing me freaking Blade Mountains. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Okay, anyway. And now we fly. I see quite a few kangaroos around when the house, where the house is. We are more in a rural area, so that makes sense for those living in Australia. Also, no, we don't ride sheep, unfortunately. Auckland Transport would not be having, like, would not be able to fund that correctly, so unfortunately we have to stick to, like, inferior sort of, like, vehicles of transport. Okay, so we finally returned back home after a nice swift flight, and, what else do we still need in terms of, like, materials? We got all the iron for the shears. We have, like, materials to make more nether withers. There we go. We have more materials to make more withers in order to, like, get the thing going. We do need 2 pieces of redstone. I'll quickly grab that so we don't forget. And I believe that is pretty much everything in inside. That's the freaking Bloody Music Review view. Oh my god. So anyway, that should be pretty much all we need in terms of, like, materials. Yeah, in terms of, like, all the materials we need to, you know, make a nice wither rose farm of some kind. Or mainly a wither rose grinder, because it is going to be pretty tedious to deal with. Anyway, let's do one last measure, and that is to trim all of the pumpkins to make sure they are all satisfactory. This is a bit of a tedious task, and Wish it was a little bit more. I mean, you can make it a little bit more easier. It's just that it's yeah, it's just tedious as it is. This is very improper, but whatever. At least I can place them down all at the same time. Do do do. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Is that all of them? I think that's pretty much all of them as far as I know. I mean, there's a few that are still straggling behind. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Now thanks to this music, I'm reminded about like how many times I had to like grow pumpkins and cull the lamb, just in order to like get the proper meals. But anyway, let me just double check, do a nice pumpkin inspection to make sure everything is all up and orderly. But everything looks to be pretty much good. I do not need that many seeds, so I'm just gonna keep a stack, and that's all I'm gonna carry or store, not carry. All right. I love how seriously Fox answers some of these questions. I mean, what better response can you ever get from some of those questions? Is there any one that I apparently missed one of them? Oh well, that was definitely an inconvenience. Alright, anyway, I still have 24 freaking pumpkin seeds, Jesus. Okay, with that sorted out, we now have materials to make 8 outer shears. Apparently I still need a helmet at some point. And I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it that we would ever need for, yeah, making the Witherose farm grinder thing. So let's go to the end and set everything up. Because apparently, according to 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶, it takes 75 seconds to set everything up. So if it doesn't work fully in 75 seconds, or I can't do it in 75 seconds, I actually only have myself to blame. So probably will not be 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶's fault. Anyway, flying over here. All right, there we go. Into the portal room. Anyway, I have no idea what the heck this entire chat was trying to say earlier, but anyway. Okay, say hello to this area over here. Okay, we need to block this off, because I know for a fact that this is going to be very chaotic soon, but whatever, we'll deal with that soon. So, let's follow 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶's tutorial, and hopefully we don't get lost halfway through. I do not want to care for the mechanics. I kind of already know what the mechanics are. We're basically destroying all these snowmen in order to get wither roses, because logic. So let's see how things would go. If you need more wither roses, get a wither skull farm. But we have a freaking overpowered fortress that we found earlier, so who cares? Anyway, Shard's Shadow. Shard's Dough. Shards. How do you know? By the way, Shards. I thought it was like Shard's Shadow or something. But yeah, hope your day's been doing pretty nice. And yeah, welcome back, by the way, mate. Start a timer and then leave a hate comment if it's not exactly 70. Nah, I'm not gonna go that far, honestly.
Underneath it, so that the bedrock is right overhead.
I don't have the effort to put down a hate comment. Anyway, let's
So that the bedrock is right overhead.
Yeah, it's right overhead. I mean, we already have like an enclosure set up for where the wither would be, so that's fine.
Out a 3x3 chamber, 2 blocks high, and make sure that the center of this chamber is located at the X and Z coordinates of 0, 0, and
0, 0. I mean, this is, as far as I know, 0, 0, so that should be it. Is it supposed to be exactly... Oh, these 0, 0, these blocks over here. So we have to make sure that these 0, 0s are perfectly fine, and that's where the wither is, so right over there.
Mark the spot with a solid block to make it easier to spot later on.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
important that this is a full block in height. Don't use soul sand or honey.
Yep, it's a full block, yep.
3 top slabs overhead. On
So
the
wait.
side of the chamber with
So we have this space over here. I'm gonna block off, I mean, I don't have enough blocks, so... Anyway.
staircase. Remove another row of blocks and add 3 top slabs overhead, so that you would need to chamber with a staircase.
Okay, 3 by 3 over there. Break these 2 blocks over there that are already done already.
And add 3 top slabs overhead, so that
And then 3 top slabs overhead. Just like so.
you would need to crouch down to get out.
Yeah.
Next to the row of slabs,
Crouch down to
a
get
short
out.
hallway.
And then over here is, wait. Over there is that we need to go
So we need to
and
crouch down
access
to
a
get out.
hallway.
Next to the row of slabs, create a short
So do this.
hallway, 3 blocks long. And
3
at
blocks long. 1, 2, 3? Is it 2 blocks
the
into...
end, dig Next to the
I'm trying to like keep, like the hole that I built is like a bit longer or bigger than he wanted, so trying to make sure I could still follow the instructions here. But yeah, the position of this end portal was very bizarre when we saw it for the first time. Anyway, I'm playing San Andreas. Good for you, Edie. And also been grinding my hardcore world so thank you for also being an inspiration. I already made a few videos. I'm trying to keep them unique and addictive, so that's pretty pog. So glad to hear things are going pretty well with you, Shards.
But on your way out, set down the soul sand that you'll need to summon the Wither.
Okay, we'll set that up. I guess we're about to like de facto spawn the Wither a bit, so we know if everything is going to be working fine or not. So don't mind us then. We'll just only place down the soul sand. I mean, already laid it out over here, so it should not be a problem.
At the X and Z coordinates of 0, 0.
Yeah.
2 of the Wither skeleton skulls under the slabs.
Yeah. It's exactly where it is.
On top of the bedrock of the exit portal.
Okay, but on top of the bedrock of the exit portal, so I'm going to cover this up just in case something goes horribly wrong.
Back at the surface, place a dispenser on top of the bedrock of the
exit. So pointing
portal.
Towards us like so. Blip.
Facing the drop chute to the chamber, and place a stack of carved pumpkins inside.
Alright, but the carved pumpkin's over there.
Place another dispenser underneath the same bedrock block, and fill this one with shears.
Okay. Put it underneath like this. Are you guys able to follow this along? Hopefully you're able to, because I don't know if you guys are able to listen to or not with this. Anyway, I have no idea what the hell this chat is trying to say. Anyway, keeping going on. So fill everything with shears, so we need to craft a crap ton of shears. I'm bad with doing math. Okay, there we go. That's not completely filled. Okay. There we go. And then shears. Why the hell did I block it? There. Go. Next.
Decide to look at the bottom dispenser, powering a solid block that has redstone.
Okay. So break this, put an observer over there. Heading in this direction, yeah.
Dust on top, leading back.
Wait, is that a full block? Yeah, it's a full block. So a full block over there.
The bedrock. And then initialize the redstone.
And then put redstone over there.
Done with a powered lever.
And then we have a lever over here, I guess. This is definitely not... I mean, it's not really that complicated, hopefully.
Now add some blocks around the drop chute to help funnel the carved pumpkins from the snow golem.
Put some blocks over here.
Back to the player. On the other side of the drop chute, stack 2 barrels to help you manage inventory when using the farm.
Put some barrels to manage inventory to use in your... I mean, we're not going to use barrels, so this is the best solution we have.
And to help get you into the right position for using the farm.
Alright, right position.
Up a trapdoor with a hinge on.
Okay, put the trapdoor like this. To be in the right position. And
when you're ready to
I believe this is basically, yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, that's basically it. It's already ready. That's how simple it is. But is it 75 I mean, if you're able to speedrun it, sure. I wouldn't really trust myself to do this in 75 seconds, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Then you just use it. That's how simple it is. So all we have to do is just activate the Wither, and then place down a lot of snow golems, and hopefully nothing is going to go horribly wrong. Ideally, we had to place them up through here, so we need to place down the snow blocks over here, and yeah, pray nothing goes horribly wrong. Is it illegal to drop an atomic elbow on a sheep from a tree in New Zealand? I don't freaking bloody know. Okay, anyway. Is there anything else we need to be aware of? Because that's pretty much everything that we would need to know, I think. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Fast pumpkin carving, that's fine. And the entire video just wants to end. Like, legitimately, the video just wants to end. It's done with us right now. Alright, so, I guess that's the way of handling everything, I guess. All we need to do now is send in the Wither and do our best work. We might as well clear up our inventory so we can maximize our inventory space, so we can keep doing the Wither things as always, or the freaking Wither Rose things, and see what happens, I guess. I'm going to swap to the 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 in case this Wither decides to escape from us, and everything should be good, I think. Nothing seems to be completely out of the ordinary out of this. Okay, let's just, yeah, I'll dump this for now. Why not? Put this back over here for now. Grab this. And all we have to do now is see if this works. So we're gonna dump everything else that isn't really like food or something and just dump them all over here for now. Yeah, this is apparently supposed to be very safe. So we don't need to worry about anything else other than that. I already messed up, but that's fine. I already messed up. Frick. Okay, anyway, it actually doesn't really matter because we can easily solve that anyway. So without further ado, let's get the wither sword out. Got some more weird broken texture issues again. And then we'll just do this. And let the wither do its work. This is very loud, Jesus. All the snowmen have to do is just go in and just do their thing. I hope they do their thing. The wither is actually suffocating through this. I think it's pretty loud for you guys to hear anything through there, so I'm just going to disable this. Nope, the block sounds are still too loud. Let me just disable that as well. So you're just going to enjoy the nice silent sounds of me placing down snow. Amazing. Anyway, do you want to give any advice for hardcore creators like me? I mean, it really depends on, like, what stage of, like, playing hardcore, would the tips be relevant, because pretty much if you're already settled in with, playing, Minecraft hardcore and stuff like that, then there really isn't much I could really give you, I guess, because pretty much, like, the rest of the tips you will have to learn is just down to experience on, like, a lot of different things. Oh, my dear lord. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna get my snowballs back. The wither roses are coming in. Okay, here they slowly come up. Oh god. This is what we call an absolute, mess. I mean, hey, at least it works, which is great. Now I just have to keep crafting more of these. Is this technically pumpkin genocide? Or pumpkin genocide? Snowman genocide? Or I don't know. I don't want to really, like, ask any major convention grounds because I might get destroyed. Anyway, let's just quickly refill our snow. There we go. We don't need any of that, so we just need to focus on just getting a stack. Put this back over there and rinse and repeat, basically. We already have like 55 freaking wither roses. Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll just let it do its thing for a bit. Just don't mind me. Don't mind me, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, fallen down indeed. Well, I need wither roses, skeleton farm. Not just that, we're gonna need to use them for the creeper farm because the idea of using magma blocks with just hoppers will not work. So we're going to be using soul sand and wither roses. And is it going to be able to work? I mean, it worked for season 6, so if it doesn't work, I'm gonna have problems. But anyway, Super Clip says that's a good song to join to. But that's pretty pog. Anyway, let's just skip this because C418 made some good stuff, and I want to listen to some other tracks I have here. More C418, Ward, if you care about, or Strad, if you care about Strad. Pathfinder, yeah, Pathfinder's pretty nice. What track have I not listened to at all throughout the rest of the stream? Anyway, we'll let the snowman calm themselves down a bit. All right, I don't want to put like I don't want to accidentally put like a thing through there. I mean, actually, since you're wearing a helmet, you'll be able to like get through here without any problems. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, make ourselves some snowman. Do you want to make a snowman? Just don't mind the bodies on the floor. Okay, anyway, let's just keep going for a bit. Just don't mind all that. It's all part of the process of making this wither rose farm thing. Just don't mind all the snow that's over there. It's just all part of the process. It's all part of the process, ladies and gentlemen. What about a gas farm? I mean, sure, but at the same time, I don't really have a good use case for a gas farm. I was learning how to do falling down and on the piano, and then I just gave up. I mean, you can keep trying, Kalo, though. Keep doing the thing, Kalo. Is New Zealand a communist country? I mean, according to some people, it is, apparently. But I highly doubt it's a very communist country compared to other countries in the world. Especially those that are declared to be communist or whatever. I don't think New Zealand's one of those types, as far as I know. Anyway, I can't read names, Jesus. 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 is near? I'm so sorry if I can't pronounce your names correctly, but hope you're doing pretty nice though, 𝗦cie, if that's how I pronounce your name, or Attila. I'm so sorry if I can't pronounce your name correctly. Stay hydrated. Is the snowman dying? I don't know. Definitely nothing going wrong with the snowman. Okay, anyway, it's okay, better than most. So, at least I am not as terrible at pronouncing names as others, question mark anyway. Still insufficient for my sort of standards. Alright, give me more snowman. As long as EJP does not come into the streams, like right now, we'll all be fine. We'll all be fine. Just don't call him out into the stream. We're just trying to get some nice, calming amounts of like snowman blocks and stuff like that, and we're just getting some roses, some nice, beautiful roses, beautiful black roses from not killing stuff multiple times and resurrecting them and killing them and getting it. Nope, we're not doing exactly that. I don't care if someone says my name wrong, but it's, I mean, Super Clip or Supper Clip. Either way, it's not really hard to like mess up that name. But there's like a lot of other names that are weird. I really need to know if Australia exists. Fox is sizable, and then Attila, I think that's how I pronounce his name, says it doesn't. I'm from there. Okay, we have some discernible proof from someone who is from Australia that says that it doesn't exist. It's incredible. Yeah, it could be wants to start a flame war. Okay, anyway, let's just keep, let's just chill for a bit. I honestly, I would really need to, like, do some very, like, deep dive research into, like, the origins of pavlova, but there's a lot of people that would say one country over the other in terms of its source. Want a break from the ads, says Blue Spook, MDT. Hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way, Blue Spook. Just getting me some more pumpkin, boys. AKA freaking snowman. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's all sorted. No, it was Mongolia, says Attila. Interesting. Alright, so let's dump all that. And then keep going. Because how much wither roses would we need? I don't freaking know, so I'm just gonna get as many as we can. So is New Zealand just Australia, but it exists? Yes and no, I guess. First of all, Australia doesn't exist, so therefore New Zealand doesn't exist, obviously. Obviously. Just send a report to the snowman police, is Nia. Oh god. Both don't even... Exactly, both will not exist then. World's biggest mysteries, indeed. Anyway, this is a nice, chill track to listen to. I've been wanting to, like, find, like, a lot of lo-fi tracks to add to, like, a nice, chill playlist. Because, honestly, I like listening to lo-fi vibes. It's always pretty nice to listen to as well. Especially during chill streams like these, that don't involve a lot of violence or any sort of cruelty. Anyway, Blue Spook, welcome to the Fox Army, mate. Just don't mind the amount of calm vibes that emanate from this stream. It's so calming. There's nothing wrong with this stream today. There's no cruelty here. Olioki says, hello, I come here with the octopus and sword, and I don't even know why I have an octopus. But you do have a sword. So, that is something. I appreciate your efforts joining this stream then. Hope you're doing pretty nice then, mate. Anyway. Yeah, that's definitely how it works, Attila. Oh my god. I'm still very tired. I don't know how long this stream would exactly be. I probably would just aim for like the 2-hour mark, just to avoid me going, you know, to sleep immediately during the stream or being tired tomorrow, because I need to wake up early tomorrow. God damn it. But everything will be fine, hopefully. I had 300 villager kills in an old world. I'm not even going to ask what the hell happened there. So it'll just be there. If Indonesia is that close, then why didn't they find it first? I mean, didn't they find Indonesia first? Because that's why the Dutch East Indies was called the Dutch East Indies in Indonesia. Or where... or, sorry, the Dutch called it, like, the East Indies as a result of, like, finding those lands in India. But yeah, remember, like, Australia and New Zealand being, like, the last few major land masses to be discovered, with New Zealand actually being the, like, not the last land to be, like, mapped out or something? But it was definitely the last to be inhabited by humans. Or one of the few last areas to be inhabited by humans. Alright. You use 4 Falcons as your national car, right? I actually don't even know what the national sort of like car is. Actually, I don't even know what exactly is the main car that most New Zealanders say, yeah, this is born and bred New Zealand car or something. Because I know for a fact, like, Australians have that distinctive feature, but I'm not too sure about New Zealanders. Why didn't Indonesia find Australia first? I have no idea. Maybe they did, but they just did not know that was Australia. Alright, Sizable's gonna get some sleep at 3 AM, so get some sleep soon. They got the Jeep and renamed it Meep. That makes sense. Anyway, Fox, have you ever swore on stream before? Sometimes. Anyway. Is there any more messages I'm missing through here? I don't think there is too many more messages. Apart from Blue Spook says that this stream is chill, which I completely agree. This is a very chill stream that involved no amounts of, like, violence. Olioki as well, welcome to the Fox Army. Sorry if I missed your follower alert. Kind of wild, what sound does the horse... I'm so confused whatever this chat is trying to make. Alright, anyway, let's just keep going. Yeah, I'm not even gonna ask about, like, the villager kills in some people's, hardcore... Not hardcore worlds, but their world statistics. Like, what? What am I even reading? Alright, I'm gonna dump all the Wither Roses over into this chest, because why not? And, we'll just keep going for a bit. How many more... Like, this hasn't, like, completely destroyed all the shears yet. This is still gonna be able to, like, keep going for a bit. So, yeah. We'll just keep going until all the shears break. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're probably just gonna end off, like, after another row of, like, Wither Roses, and then we can finally continue working on the creeper farm and get some rest afterwards, maybe. To be honest, I think I never heard you swear. I mean, I don't often, like, say expletive words or any sort of swear words anyway. I kind of, like, got that out of my habit that much, because I just don't really care too much. Or maybe I just want to, like, use it whenever I really need some real freaking effects, you know? Anyway, every account too. How you doing, by the way, every account? Hope you're doing pretty nice. Do you wear gumboots everywhere? Unfortunately, no. We don't always wear gumboots everywhere, but people living in rural areas would attest to that. I mean, yeah, if you're living in a rural area, gumboots are pretty much like a must. Because of how whack the weather can be and making everything so muddy, so... it depends. This is such a soothing stream, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's serious if Fox curses, which is true. Which is why maybe that's the reason why I don't curse that often. Because whenever, like, I need to do it, it has to be very serious. Alright. Gonna make ourselves some more. I cannot make any more because everything is stacked up like mad. Okay, let's just do that. And then do this. Okay, I cannot move anything. 3, 4. Alright, next stack of peeps. This is very nice. I'm gonna just go to sleep now so I can spare some hours. Nice stream, Fox. See you later and have a good day. No worries then, Nia. Be sure to get some good rest then, mate. I have no power. I'm using my school Chromebook as a power bank. Jesus Christ. Oh, right. Not even his 2-year hardcore world death wasn't enough, yeah. I mean, honestly, the death of the 2-year hardcore world still hasn't hit me yet. I mean, then again, it also probably is, like, extremely, like, non-effective to me because of how fatiguing the world was. So it wasn't enough to, like, make me swear in any kind or be so mad about myself all the time. It actually was, kind of relieving, which is the opposite of what you usually feel whenever you lose a hardcore world that it's lasted for 2 years, but oh well. If you're going to die to a baby zombie. I don't think the Filzo effect will work on me. Or the virality of, like, getting killed by a baby zombie is gonna work at all. So I don't think that will be ideal. It takes longer than the actual world to realize it's really gone. I mean, by the time it takes more than that, and you've been playing on a new hardcore world, you already replaced it with a way better hardcore world then. So, I can understand maybe that might work, but at the same time, you wouldn't really feel anything about that old hardcore world afterwards. Okay, anyway, give ourselves some more snowy blocks. Alright, we need to get some more of these boys. Also, incoming ad break, by the way, to those who are not part of the Fox Squad. Just a little bit of a heads up to those who are, yeah, unfortunately not able to, like, get a gifted sub or be part of the Fox Squad yet. Because there might be some mid-roll ads to help disable pre-rolls throughout the entire stream. Shadow lost a totemless 3,000 day world to an elytra bug yesterday. Big fat rip. Gotta love dealing with elytra bugs, indeed. But then again, it also is it's also pretty important to not really, like, travel very fast around in areas with an elytra, because that's just a recipe for disaster. I can't speak properly anymore. Again, very soothing vibes. Yeah, this stream is very soothing. Alright, there we go. Let's get ourselves some more snowman. Now, theoretically, with, like, us making this sort of, like, wither, like, rose grinder, this technically also acts as, like, a nice sort of, black ink sort of farm as well. Because you can basically turn wither roses into black ink. But then again, what type of insane person would do that? Oh, yeah, very soothing. Very soothing, sizable. I always love listening to this track. Then again, I always like listening to a lot of tracks in this playlist. Anyway, it is nice to see a lot of poor snowmen just fall down. This is, again, very entertaining, very highly entertaining content, and also very peaceful. Every account says, "When did you die?" I'm presuming, when did I lose my, like, Season 6 hardcore world, or that 2-year hardcore world? You can do !S6 to see the clip, and that should also contain the date of when I lost that hardcore world, as far as I know. But it was, like, on the 19th of December, if I can recall the date correctly. Yeah, 19th of December. So, yeah, it had, like, a nice decent run from, like, June 10th, 2020 to 19th of December, 2023. So that was pretty... Or not 23, 2022. My god. So used to the fact that 2023 is a thing. Alright. Dump all that. Just a few more things to go. Maybe we can save a little bit of space, so that way we can maximize as much of the space as possible, maybe? In the last world, so Season 7? The world that's supposed to, like, succeed Season 6, I guess? I mean, this is not Season 7, this is Season 8, so this is the world after the successor to Season 6. Because Season 7 lasted for, like, what, a week? I think it lasted for, yeah, it should... As far as I remember, it lasted for, like, a week, because it was, like, literally 5 days. And then I lost the world because of a freaking Enderman being an absolute arse. And then we started this world on Boxing Day. So let's really know, like, a good date for when we can celebrate the anniversary of this hardcore world. It'll be the day after Christmas. It'll be really pog if we celebrate this hardcore world's sort of like anniversary on Christmas. But you know what, Boxing Day, honestly, that's not too bad either. Alright, anyway. Put this back over there. Grab all this. I mean, it's not really fishing. I mean, I don't really would call this fishing vibes. But, I mean, this is a good track for fishing vibes, I guess. Did I freaking anger you? How the frick did I manage to do that? Alright, get owned, you idiots. I'm now attacking your feet. Get owned. Get out of here. Thank you. Alright, anyway. Continuing on, I guess. Just dump all that snow. There should be a little bit more of an elegant way to like deal with all the snow, but there really isn't much we can do about that. Yeah, you even get a beacon out of the farm, which is pretty damn nice, even though I have like 3 spare beacons that I haven't fully deployed yet, so it's just another one added to the pile. I mean, we're already in the late game, like the really like somewhat decent buff-as like end game really in this hardcore world. Once you already got like multiple beacons set up, you're pretty much set for life. You just have to set up all the farms that you would need for resources, and yeah, you're pretty much good. I had a fun day. I pulled a muscle my first class period, which is really, really yikes. But yeah, dealing with pulled muscles sucks. Definitely would need to like find a way to like sort of smoothen that out. It's always going to be terrible whenever that happens. Alright. Let's do one last round of... I don't even know what to call this without making this sound very whack. But we'll just do one last round of whatever this is. And then we'll finally get back to the overworld and finally finish that creeper farm. But we also probably will need a lot of soul sand for the with the roses to be placed down on. So... we're probably not completely done yet in collecting resources, but at the same time, we're making decent progress. Oh, should I get a shulker box for all of these? I probably would just put them in the same shulker box that I do for all my wither sort of supplies, so that'll be fine. Alright, dump them here. I built a 25,679 block painting in hardcore Minecraft and then use the beacons to collect the materials. I mean, maybe, I guess. But then again, if I want to, like, go overbuild... or, sorry, if I want to go completely, like... what's the word? Overkill, yeah. On, like, getting a lot of materials to build, like, a huge pixel art thing, I would probably find some more economical and scalable ways of doing it. Because there's a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways you can do, like, pixel art stuff. God, my nose is really trying to be itchy and really sore today, which is not good in terms of like my my vocal health and my nose health. Sinus health? I have no idea. Alright, anyway. That should be pretty much it for this, I believe. We'll probably just turn it off now, because this is already becoming very, very whack. And I think we're pretty much like got everything we really need in terms of like with the rose rates and whatnot, so we're pretty much good for this area here. Let's turn this into 2 stacks of snow blocks, and then we'll finally wrap things up over here. Get these ender pearls out of here. Come on, guys, don't be shy. There's just a very deadly boss right over there. Just don't worry about them. Just don't worry about them. All right, make that, and then dump the rest of this over here. Are you guys done? Are you guys done? Perfect. Oh wait, no, you're still not done. Do you mind? Do you mind dying real quick, sir? Thank you. just wait patiently for them to die. All right, just dump those out, and then we do the bonking real quick. And pretty much we can restart this whenever we spawn in a new wither. So, hey, pretty easy to set up. And also pretty easy to restart. Alright, dump all the rest of the snowballs, because I do not care. And we got ourselves a lot of wither roses, ladies and gentlemen. And only for 20 minutes of grinding. This is how many wither roses we got. It's pretty bloody powerful, honestly. Okay, anyway, let's get all of our other materials back. We'll swap our sword. Probably should turn on the sounds again, because that will be ideal for surviving. Anyway, hi HAP.
You little's just killing my freaking family.
What do you mean, killing your freaking family? There's no evidence for that. You can clearly see there's no evidence that I'm killing your family. What are you talking about? What on earth are you talking about killing your family? How dare did someone just say that I'm just killing random, like, something? Yeah, it's that's just cruel. How dare does someone have to be accusing me like that? Okay, anyway. Let's just put this all the way back over to there. Where's my I'll put this nether star over here for now, so we can make more beacons later on. Yep, we'll do the stretch. Gotta do the stretches, guys. All right. Do you have exclamation mark watch time? I think we actually do have exclamation mark watch time. You can test to see if it still works. Okay. Of course, you can go with multiple beacons and use them for haste, speed, jump boost, and then you'll be set for building. I mean, yeah, if you want to flex, really, yeah. I don't know if I want to keep using it for just flexing and whatnot, but who knows. Alright, I don't know how many wither roses we need. I am presuming that's more than enough. If it isn't, then I mean, we can always go back and get more, but anyway. This should be pretty much fine for everything as far as I can see. Anything else we need? Nope. Silk touch. Yep, everything is looking pretty good. Fireworks is a low, but then again, I'm trying to get rid of all my old supplies, so that's no worries. And now we go back to the overworld, and it's nighttime. Of course it's nighttime. EGP says, bruh. Bruh. Anyway. A lot of people were watching the Foxboy for 15 hours. People followage for like 2 years, while EJP flexes on everybody for 5 years. Anyway, everyone's doing surprisingly alright in terms of like you know, watch time and followage. Alright, anyway, time for us to finally, oh frick, I forgot to like get the, yeah, I knew I was forgetting something. We need to go back to the freaking bloody nether real quick and get ourselves a handful amounts of soul sand, because we of course we of course need to place down like yeah, like the wither roses on something that isn't like a full block, and soul sand fits all that characteristics. So we're gonna look for a nice body of soul sand that we can mine, or soul soil or anything. So anyway, hello there. Time for me to mine all of you guys. I mean, this should be pretty swift, because we have not swift sneak, unfortunately. We'll need to find an ancient city still for getting that, but we have soul speed though, so at least we don't get slowed down by the soul sand whatsoever. Look at us going speed. Okay, anyway, is that more than enough? I probably would just need a little bit more just in case. I'm going to try and save batteries as every account, so good luck on that, I guess. Considering that you are using, like, quote-unquote, the Chromebook as a battery bank, so good luck on that, I guess. Alright. Why is there still flint in my inventory? Did I accidentally break some gravel? That's a bra moment, but anyway. Alright, where the frick was my, hole again? There it is. So up we go. At least we got all our supplies sorted out, please, game. Thank you. Oh, just like a nice, easy, like, fix through here. Alright, back through the portal we go. If you hear any more snowman homicide, the snow mafia is gonna come knocking. Yep, no, there's no snowman violence. I don't know what anyone is trying to say. There definitely is no snowman violence. How would I ever deal with, like, snowman violence? That seems very cruel, you know? Okay, anyway, ignoring that wither rose. Gonna grab these wither roses over here. Save those soul sand for, you know, more withers or whatnot. And hopefully this is enough. There's only one way to know we actually have enough, like soil for that, and that is to pretty much get rid of all the magma blocks and set everything up. I mean, perhaps to make our lives easier, we should probably set up the hoppers first, and then see if there's going to be enough anyway. So at least, like, picking out the materials would not be an absolute pain in the arse. Alright, let's see ourselves what our supply of iron is. This is kind of meh. I mean, it's only for an hour, but whatever. Kind of meh. What about you? Are you also kind of meh, or are you pretty alright? You're even more meh. That's actually not great. And this one is, I think, normal rate, so should be fine, yeah. Alright. Grabbing all these. I'm going to try and actually probably get rid of this weird oak forest thing that I made earlier. Just to clean things a little bit more. Throw this away. Alright, see you later, incisable as well. I'm so slow at answering messages. That or I just can't read fast. Jesus. Alright, hoppers. Set that all up. We'll probably put the soul sand down for now until we get some more other materials that we need first. I'll probably put you guys back over here like so. Alright, we'll get some logs. Oh my god, my nose really is trying to... Well, there's like a bridge, or like not a bridge, like a roof of your mouth that's like kind of connected to your nose or something like that, and it's really trying to be irritating now. It's like, yeah, really, yeah, pretty sore. I probably will get like a nice milkshake by the end of the stream, because at least I can still make some milkshakes. Milkshake pog. Anyway, I love this. Always love listening to this track. Then again, it also is the scariest thing you would ever like encounter in the pacifist route. Now I want a milkshake. Yeah, more milkshakes. Let's go. Alright. Looking pretty good so far. Also, yeah, definitely join the Wacky Discord server, by the way, if you guys are new. If you guys are wanting to see more of these nice, very chill, and definitely not wacky streams, definitely join the Wacky Discord server. The link has always been posted by defective_box. And should be in the chat right now, by the way. Alright, there we go. Should be all goody over here. Throw this. And now, what is everything else looking like? Everything looks to be pretty good chopping down, I hope. Hopefully this is not going to be a bit of a pain in the arse to chop down. So far, I think the biggest bottleneck we have to deal with now is just getting all the wood for making chests and not the iron yet. I mean, obviously, iron would also be a bit of a bottleneck because we don't have a very powerful iron farm, but we'll counter a problem eventually. Or counter that problem later on eventually. Alright, chop all this down. I think it would be wise if I should have done it from the top and bottom first, because that will be definitely more economical and much more less painful. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think that's all the logs over there picked up. I'm gonna chop down the rest of the logs. Gotta go with this texture. No worries then, mate. Hope you do pretty well in your Japanese sort of practice. Alright, there we go. That should be pretty much all the logs we would need, hopefully. I swear to God, if this is not enough, I'm gonna be so freaking mad. Alright. Throw away all the stuff we don't need, and then we're gonna make ourselves a lot of chests, or planks, then chests. So 32 chests. That 64 chests. Also, welcome to the 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹. Amazing name. Hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way, mate. Okay, so far we're having an iron bottleneck, which is honestly better than a freaking wood bottleneck, because that would involve a lot more freaking bloody, like, manual labor, so at least we're having, like, an issue with just iron, so that's good, I guess. The fact that we only have this much freaking hoppers is really telling how much of a problem that, getting hoppers is, oh god. Alright, let's quickly see if I can try and route some more stuff over here. That looks pretty much good. Alright. Alright. Do a linking thing over here. Oh, those cats are meowing. Alright. Do something like that. Yeah, that seems somewhat even-ish. Alright, that's pretty much, okay, so we got these two modules ready to go. How in the... I guess we'll just connect them from, like, over there, then. These two other modules as well. So this will be connected through, like, this. And then it'll be a ring through this. I'll definitely have to do like an inspection to make sure all the hopper funnels are pointing in the right direction, because that would obviously suck if we turn the creeper farm and then a bunch of gunpowder gets stuck because of the funnels just not being pointed the right direction. Not much more. Okay, that's probably a little bit too much on that side. We only have 43 hoppers. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to get this fully operational today, I think. Unless we could, but yeah, this is going to be really painful. Alright, whoops. Yeah, looks pretty good. 10 left. 7 left. Okay, we're able to get this module finally done, but yeah, we'll still do not have enough to finish off the last module, so that's infuriating. But at least we're able to get these three somewhat operational if we want to, but yeah, that's still kind of painful. Okay, anyway. Hey, by the way, Dojo, welcome back, though. And also Sir Nipplington, hope you're doing pretty nice. What you're building there, mate. We're currently in the works of getting this creeper farm finally up and running. Zalanlore, welcome back as well. A lot of people, like a lot of old viewers just coming back. How you doing, by the way, guys? But yeah, we're so far trying to like get this creeper farm operational, and it's still a bit of pain of an arse. Yeah, it's still a bit of a pain in the arse because we still don't have enough iron to make enough hoppers to make this work. I mean, technically we could make it work, and that is because we do actually have some spare iron. But normally I don't want to like touch my iron reserves that much, but considering that we don't have enough iron for literally anything else, might as well like utilize it. All right, 45. Would that be enough for the entire next module? I don't think so. Also, Gabby, you don't want to stay inside here. This is not a safe place for you as a villager. I swear to God, Gabby. Gabby. Okay, anyway. That villager is not going to ever listen to me. Alright. Now I'm going to break this and point it that way. Anyway, the farm looks pretty amazing indeed. So I'm just gonna hope it bloody works, because I swear to God if it doesn't, we'll be screwed if that's the case. We'll have to do a hopper inspection to make sure all the funnels are pointing in the right direction anyway. Yeah, there is just simply not enough hoppers for this module. So that is painful. Alright, is that directly in the middle? Yeah, that seems to be directly in the middle. But yeah, we need even more, we need more wood. Because so far now we have a freaking wood bloody bottleneck. Gabby, can you please just stop walking inside through there? Alright, so yeah, all that stuff is fine. We'll store this over here. We're going to convert some of the iron stuff from here to this. Because why not? We're rich enough, I guess. And we could use that to make even more hoppers. Go back over there. Now we just need some more wood. So I'm going to chop out the rest of the birch trees over here. Because why not? Who likes birch that much? I'm kidding, though. Anyway, also Gabby is just wandering around, yeah. Gabby just has a mind of his own. Like, they're just vibing. They're just vibing, doing its own thing. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to build a farm, and then Gabby's like, haha, nice bed, and just immediately sleeps on it. Anyway. Just very wondrous and curious. Zanlor says I don't have school today, so that's big pog then. Have a nice day off. Also, my brother and sister are gonna have like a day off tomorrow because the schools are like teachers going on strike because of, you know, pay problems and stuff like that. So that means I have to still go to university and whatnot, and then these guys have a day off, and I'm just gonna be stuck at this in the city. Why do most people hate Birchwood? I have honestly no idea, honestly. Maybe it's because of its looks or their lack of use in some builds, but then again, Birchwood works very well for like sand-related builds or like beachfront-related builds. So yeah, I don't really know exactly why people would just absolutely or automatically hate birch. It's just another wood type. Alright. Throw this out. Whoops. I'm trying not to throw this out, actually. I'm just trying to craft more chests. That'll be ideal. Alright. How many more chests can we make? That is still not enough. Jesus. We're still broken literally everything that we can actually get. I guess I'll just chop down the next bit of freaking blade oak trees that I still have left over. Might as well get rid of all of them. Alright. Who the hell is flying a helicopter or a freaking, like, monoplane or something above my freaking house? Most likely it's just a police chopper or something. Like, why? Why you have to, like, fly over my house? Also, good luck with Unifox, indeed. We can hear the plane XD, I know. It's not like I'm trying to, like, preserve audio quality. But thank you very much, whoever is flying out there. But then again, they probably have an important job to do. Or the helicopter. Yeah, I mean, that makes total sense. Anyway, I'm gonna try and like not talk too much. I'm trying to not going to talk as much because so far my mouth and my throat are beginning to have a little bit of a hissy fit and get a little bit sore. So I'm just gonna be focused on just doing the chill vibes and not losing brain cells because I can start feeling my brain cells disintegrating with the amount of time I've been streaming now. It also happens a lot in my area, even at midnight, which is very yikes doja. I mean, then again, it could also be for a plethora of reasons. What could be more important than streaming? I mean, sleep. I would honestly go to sleep right now because I have to wake up early tomorrow. But whatever. I'll live with it. I'm an adult. And as an adult, I'm supposed to absorb the sleep-deprivedness and just deal with it, I guess. Alright, anyway. At least the Iron Boy is still holding on over there. Alright, so let's go and get ourselves some more chests and more hoppers, please. Please be enough. I don't know if this is more than enough or whatever. I'm gonna put the leftover logs here, because I think that probably is actually enough hoppers that we would need. So I think we're probably gonna be good after all of that. I hope. Anyway, I'm gonna go play while watching the stream. No worries then, mate. You do what you want to do. Alright. Just gonna calmly place down the hoppers in hopefully the right direction. And hopefully I'm not gonna lose my brain cells after all of this. Alright, there we go. That should be the last of it, hopefully. There's only one last check we need to do, and that is to make sure that all the hoppers are pointing in the right direction. So we're just going to make sure that all the funnels are heading in the right space. None of them are pointing downwards, because that will be a freaking annoying thing. Aha! Aha! You freaking hopper piece of shite. Okay, there we go. Hey! You're not pointed in the wrong direction. This is why we do these inspections. Alright, everything looks to be pretty much in order. So this module is good, this module over here is good. What about this module? Anyone pointing down? Anyone pointing down? Or pointing in the wrong direction, maybe? No, everything looks pretty much in order. Wait! Alright, anyway. Oh my god, there's so much freaking... Again, good to do these inspections. Yep, that looks good. That looks pretty much good. Heading in the right direction, absolutely good. Anyway, 𝗦cije_𝗰𝗶𝗟𝗀, welcome to the Fox Army. Amazing name, by the way. Hope you're doing pretty nice. But yeah, everything looks to be pretty much in order. I will also be able to hear you playing Wacky Block Game, and Doja says meow. Great messages. Alright, I think that's basically, hopefully, everything. And I'm gonna say that for the final time. For setting up the creeper farm. I swear to God, if this is not gonna work, I'm gonna be so freaking angry. But as far as I know, everything's in place. All we have to do is get rid of all the safety protections on, get the soul sand and wither roses set up, and we're pretty much good to activate this boy. Unless it breaks, then I'm gonna be sad. I also need to set up the AFK spot as well, so that's also another problem. Well, we'll deal with it later. For the meantime, we need to get rid of a lot of magma blocks. So we're gonna grab this and start clearing out all the dirt and magma blocks we have around through here. Alright. So gonna be dealing with all this. I probably would also find a way to block this over here, or this sort of gap over here once we put down the wither or soul sand stuff, because that'll be very not neat to look at. Alright, soul sand over there. Alright, this is definitely not going to be a tedious process. Oh boy. Meow. Man, why can I not get up over here? Jump boost, please. Alright. Alright. Cover up all these hopper bits. Alright. We'll put the wither roses in last because they are a painful mess to deal with. But that is the ideal solution of what we're going to be doing afterwards. Thank God for instant mining freaking bloody magma blocks. So why am I removing the magma? Because it's useless. And you cannot even like send like blocks through it. Whereas soul sand you can send blocks through it. Because it's not it's technically not a full block soul sand, so that's why we're using it. So yeah, magma blocks are unfortunately a full block, so that's why the hoppers will not be able to be used. So that's why we're replacing it with soul sand. Because I thought ahead, even though I thought it was a good idea to put down magma blocks in the first place. Anyway, I have absolutely no idea, Benji. Can I please get some sleep? The sun is literally setting around through there. But yeah, what other character would defeat the Witherstorm? I mean, I guess any type of super character or anything like that, maybe. Like, I think of like a lot of different scenarios where like a Witherstorm can also be beaten in like from Minecraft story mode or something. Anyway, so far so good. I'm gonna fly over there because that's a little bit more seamless-ish. Thank you very much, carpet. Okay, anyway. So pretty much this entire area is set. Yeah, I might as well start putting the wither roses in while we're at it. We still have a good enough supply of soul sand left, so I'm hoping that this is still going to be more than enough like wither rose supplies that we would need. Alright. It is a bit annoying that, like, because of, like, plants being able to be placed off-center, it's hard to really know if you place down, like, the wither stuff or not. Anyway, I deserve that. Okay. Get rid of all this. Alright, let's get this area sorted out. Spider-Man. Also, these are a lot of wither roses, which we probably would need for, like, the creeper killing area anyway, so this should be more than sufficient. I mean, I don't have any, like, dirt or, like, shovel removable materials here, so I can just freely break the dirt like that, and then get rid of all the magma blocks like this. Then all the materials will be, like, sucked in by the hoppers, so don't have to worry about, like, having to collect them or store them somewhere. Alright, get up, please. Thank you. Thank you very much, game. Alright. Honestly, listening to, like, all the Cold and Lamb music, they honestly are, like, a nice vibe for, like, a sort of, time-lapse or building time-lapse sort of thing. I definitely would probably see myself using, like, some of their soundtracks, in, like, a sort of, like, building time-lapse thing. Also, did I farm all those, wither roses? Maybe, if you rewind the VOD a bit, or the stream a little bit, then I may or may not have inflicted a lot of death to Snowman in order to absorb or get all these wither roses, and maybe I've done that for 20 minutes? And maybe that's how we get those wither roses? And maybe that might be a okay, anyway. Alright, that's all that sorted out. Oh lord. Just don't think about it too much. Just don't worry. Yeah, I use the ENX4. It's a nice wither rose farm, so it's pretty nice. Just don't look too further into it. Just don't look too further into it. It's just a very effective wither rose farm. That's all there is. Definitely nothing wacky in the process of how we got all those wither roses. Oh, I don't want to break that. Is that even enough? I think we might just be able to, like, get enough. Or, like, use enough, like, wither roses for this. Oh, God. This is gonna be close in terms of supply. Alright, fill this area in. Can I please just jump over there? Thank you, game. Alright. Also, I need to remind myself to put down, like, trapdoors over there on this. Actually, I don't think we don't need to put down trapdoors on the sides over here, but yeah, no, we actually need to put trapdoors on the sides over here. Actually, how the frick? Frick, I just realized we have a bit of a small design problem, and that is we need to put trapdoors over here, or else these floors are just completely and utterly useless. Frick. So I guess I'll just keep them useless, I guess. It's just gonna be like for creepers just wandering around, and then they just I mean, then again, I think they'll be fine. I think they'll actually be fine anyway. I'm just kind of worried that they might not be able to pathfind efficiently, but I think they would be able to pathfind, so it should be fine. Anyway, Swagger, how you doing, by the way, Swagger? Hope you're doing pretty well. My hope is that the creepers will actually identify the soul sand as like a pathfinding block, so they'll just like think, oh, I can easily get over to this location by just walking on top of the soul sand, and then they die. So I think we'll be fine, I think, in terms of the first floor being kinda close to the edge there, but I think we'll be fine. Alright, anyway. Soul sand powers. Anyway, doing well, says Swagger. Just being extremely tired, so I can easily relate to that. God, my energy levels. But yeah, glad to hear you're doing pretty well. And hopefully you get some good rest then, mate. It's 2 AM, please get some sleep. Can I just go back into the rant of like every single time I do like a stream that caters to the time zones of those people that say they're like awake at 2 AM, they just don't arrive, and then when I immediately stop streaming at the time zone that they are favored to, they just keep watching it, or they're most likely to watch it because, you know, evenings, 2 AM, and no one else is streaming and whatnot. It just still mongles my brain. It still boggles my brain that is still happening, but oh well. But yeah, I would definitely throw that. I'll definitely throw that as a defense for me not changing the schedule back to American anytime soon. Alan Laura says it's currently 9 a.m. so that is the target like audience that people should be waking up from. Those living in Europe and such. Currently 11 in the Middle East, so that's to be expected. Alright, get rid of all these magma blocks. There we go. Anyway, you gotta love the Call of the Lamb music. Alright. Oh, frick. One of the soul sand fell into the thing. So we have to pick it up later on, I think. Hopefully we have enough block. Can I please just jump over there? Thank you. Apparently I was just like, I need to be an exact size in order to fit into the blaze space. And we're missing one block. Of course we're missing one block. But we have exactly the right amount of like soul sand and wither roses, which is incredible. So at least we got that pixel, or got that supply absolutely precise. At least the collection system seems to be working perfectly fine. I mean, a magma block managed to reach over there, but it doesn't really matter too much. But things are looking pretty good. Actually, I don't even know how this thing managed to get all the way over through here, but that's, yeah, whatever. Alright. We'll just fill in that last small space and get that wither roses sorted out. And then comes, I should have, like, got rid of the torches from each bottom floor. And now I have to, like, traverse the field of freaking wither roses in order to get rid of them. But oh well, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Throw away all that dirt. Anyway, I might as well go to sleep now. So good night, Fox. Have a good rest of your streams, says Kalo. No worries then, mate. Hopefully see you next time, and be sure to get some good rest as well, mate. Alright. That should be basically it. Okay, now we get the final touches, and that is to get rid of all the torches from the top top levels, or from every single level. Game, please, thank you. At least you don't die immediately to the wither roses, but at the same time, this game really wants me to curse me. Thank you. This is gonna be a lot of fun. All right, get rid of all the torches. Game. Oh, thank you. You see, if you ask politely multiple times, you'll eventually get your wishes sorted out. At least the other levels are going to be a little bit more easier, as long as we don't fall to our withery deaths, and then we'll be fine. Just going to collect all the torches. Meow, and I fell down. I'm so good at this game. Alright. Is this even the right floor? It's not even the right floor, oh my god. There we go. Should have brought ender pearls around through here, but then again, I don't know if an endermite will be a good idea to be having anywhere free. Jesus. Okay, go. Land on the second floor area here. Yes. Yes. Okay. This reminds me of having to do, like, parkour courses. Jesus. Flight. Bum 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 bum. Alright, these should be nice and dark. Still need to get rid of the rest of the torches. At least we haven't started from the very top, or else that'll be a disaster for everybody, except the top level is actually unlit, so we've got to be quick. Yeah, second level. We're on the second level now. I'm probably gonna skip the night to avoid accidental creeper spawn in, because that'll be very problematic for everybody. Get out of the freaking bed, Gabby. Alright. So far, so good. Still need to get those torches out. Frick. I'm trying to, like, fly through the freaking floors elegantly, but no. Unfortunately, that is just too fast. Come on. Land. There we go. Alright, how do I reach the other side without immediately falling like this? Oh my god. Guess I'll just have to glide gently then. I hate myself. Okay, anyway. Let's try that again. Welcome to Aerobatics by yours truly, where we try and, like, land. Okay. This is what I call an absolute bruh moment in terms of electrifying. And this is why I will never be good at, like, playing Terra Swoop Force. Alright, so let's try that again. Over in this direction. There we go. Just open the trap doors. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I don't want to, like, close them out or forget to close them. So that's probably going to be a bit of a hassle to also set up as well. And plus, it's like 2 torches. Do I really need to put that much effort into getting, like, 2 torches from a single module? Like, I can just do that, but then I have to, like, remember to, like, close them all the time. That's so much effort. So much effort. Flying is much more better. Alright. Let me see if I can just, like, try and do... You know what? I'm just going to use the bridge method then. Alright, fair enough. Alright, there we go. Alright, theoretically, and I hope... I mean, actually, no, the entire farm is not completely operational yet. We still need to build the roof that it's supposed to be on top of the entire thing. So I guess we'll be spending the rest of the stream doing that. Yes, instead of spending fireworks, so that's fair then. How you doing, by the way, Nightblade? Or Bladdy? I hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way, no Night. Hope your day's been doing pretty well. Okay, so now we have to do the one last thing, and that's building a huge-ass, like, thing on top, which is basically like an entire, like, a roof or whatever. And we're gonna probably make it out of... I want to use black dye, but then again, we had to use so much wood roses for that. So I guess we'll just keep it simple. Just put some stone bricks and a lot of glass on top of it. I don't want to use slabs. Or actually it will be easier if we use slabs. And considering that this is not a very permanent creeper farm solution yet, I think we're gonna just use a lot of, like, stone brick slabs. Gabby, can you please, like, not be here? Can you leave? I don't want you to be trapped in, because that'll be very annoying for literally everybody. Stop trying to, like, go into smaller spaces. Come on. Come on. This is not... You're not supposed to be here, Gabby. You're not supposed to be here. You need to leave. You need to leave, Gabby. This is not your home. Get out of the... Okay, this guy's not listening. Anyway, Bladdy. Bro, if I were you, I would forget where my audience are from, so I really appreciate that you remember mine, says Doja, so that's pretty pog. I mean, there's some names that are easy to remember, so it's also, it's kind of, what's the word? It's kind of down to, like, also, like, recognizing names and stuff like that, and sometimes I'm not that great, and remember, I can't speak properly. Also, incoming ad break, by the way. I'm not really great when it comes to remembering names and knowing a lot of details. Where am I from, Fox? I've already forgotten that lore, to be completely honest. It depends on, like, a lot of factors, such as activity and whatnot, where I'm most likely be able to, like, remember where you guys are from. So yeah, my brain be kind of stupid sometimes, but when it does not become stupid, people somehow think it's amazing. Rip Doja for 5 ads. Do I not have any more stone bricks that I can make into slabs? I swear to God I have some stone bricks. Why the frick do you have saplings here? Must have accidentally dropped them from the sky. Okay, anyway. Where am I from? I got an added in here. Yeah, I completely forgot. Again, I'm not really great at memorizing a lot of details from, like, a lot of different viewers, so even if I put that to the test, I don't think I'll be able to get through most of the time. Hungary, fair enough. Anyway, Hungary pog. Okay, let's get ourselves a lot of half slabs. This will be somewhat of a, yeah, definitely a temporary solution, because the permanent solution is to build, like, a sort of, like, decorated sort of roof for the creeper farm, but yeah, considering that we just want to make this at least operational to make sure we're not losing our brain cells, yeah, this would hopefully be more than enough for now. Alright. So we're gonna start covering up everything around through here. So hopefully I don't mess everything up in terms of placing down blocks. So yeah, we need to build a huge-ass roof of nothing but half slabs for the entire area. And hopefully, it's not going to look absolutely stupid. It probably will look absolutely stupid, but who knows? Alright, let's also, like, get rid of this glass tower thing. A Saudi YouTuber is in one of these ads. Amazing. Alright, go over here. I'm gonna hope nothing's gonna go horribly wrong with this creeper farm. But in theory, everything should work. All the supply routes for the hoppers are already filled in. All of the, I thought that didn't have any wither roses, but I'm just looking from the very top, so that makes sense. But that should be also, like, pretty much fixed out. So I'm pretty confident that everything should work. Unless, of course, it doesn't, then I will cry. Let's see here. We're gonna try and do some diagonal stuff around through here. Can I do some more diagonal bridging? I can. There goes my bridging skills once again, coming in clutch. Alright. It really shows that Bed Wars skills are often also be able to be applied to other things other than Bed Wars, as long as you know how to use it correctly. Alright. Then we'll just do an extra block over there. Anyway, yo. Amazing. I probably would need to cover up that hole over there then, just to avoid mobs or like the raids being stupid. So this is gonna be a one hell of a big ass freaking blade roof. Jesus. Maybe I'm oversizing it a bit, but whatever. Alright. How you doing, by the way, 𝗦ście? And I failed. But yeah, but that's how to pronounce your name. Hope your day's been doing pretty well. I think I can get away with this platform being an AFK spot. Maybe? Maybe I can make that into an AFK spot? I don't know if it's high enough or whatever, but it could theoretically work. Alright. Let's connect this. I'm gonna hope the width is correct, but then again, I honestly don't really care too much. Building ASMR indeed. How you doing, by the way, David? Welcome back. Hope your day's been doing pretty well. So good at bridging. Okay, anyway. Let's try and get this end also sorted out. That's on the corner, so that's good. Diagonal bridging skills, hopefully, can come in clutch. Honestly, if there's like a way to like add the 1. Did they add this in 1.5? I think it was in 1.15. That sort of easy ease sort of like sneaking thing into like 1.8. I can probably be very good at bridging, or like ninja bridging very easily, because it kind of acts as a bit of a queue to where you can place down blocks and whatnot, so you can more reliably like do speed bridging stuff. But then again, some people would like the sort of speed of like not having to deal with these sort of like soft animations, but I already got used to them pretty damn fast. Alright. I cannot even fly up. Jesus. 𝗦ście? 𝗦ście, if that's how to pronounce your name? Apologies if I can't pronounce your name correctly. Hope you're doing pretty well though. Alright. 𝗦ście, there we go. But yeah, hope your day's been doing pretty nice though, mate. I have no idea what the frick is this supposed to lean off of. But I also just realized that the distance is still not good enough. Alright. There we go. Hopefully fix this a little bit. But yeah, 𝗦ście, welcome to the Fox Army. Great name, by the way. Yep, hopefully that's looking pretty good. We're a little bit few blocks short. I think the diagonal speed bridging tactic I used was not completely accurate, but oh well. We tried our best though. We'll just expand it by just a small bit over in this direction. We'll probably do like a nighttime test, since this is going to take a bit of a while to finally build up, to see if the creeper farm finally works or whatever. Besides, with like the spawn-proofed area, it should be a little bit more faster as well. Gonna mind this. Okay, we overshot by quite a lot. How far more do we need to be? What the frick is it? Like, I'm presuming that's the diagonal point over here. Unless it isn't, then we're fricked, but whatever. That should be the proper point. Alright. We're gonna probably go in like a high distance to see if the creeper farm would work properly or not. These half slabs will be very useful for making like a nice sort of umbrella or like sort of shading thing to make sure that these creepers spawn no matter what time of day. And it's also made out of half slabs to make sure that nothing spawns on top. So let's see if something comes up from these things. Oh! I see a green boy fell down. That's a good sign. Why is there a light over there? I think that's from the ender chest I have. But that's a good sign. I see one pickle boy. And only one pickle boy. That's literally all there was. Maybe I should go a little bit higher. Maybe that will help? Uh-oh. That is not pickle boys. Those are not pickle boys. Okay. That is the reason why you probably would need to cover up the top with the right type of roof, because that is the unintended effects that we want. But hey, at least the pathfinding thing works, so yeah, we need to fix that. We would need to cover that up, so we'll worry about that. We'll worry about that though. But at least we saw like a creeper fall down, so in theory, the other floors should basically be able to work perfectly fine. We're just now turning this into a mob grinder, which is not exactly what we're looking for. I mean, technically this is a mob grinder, but we're looking for these materials. These materials, not the other materials. Get out of here. Get out of here, you freaking rotten flesh. So we'll probably need to quickly add the top roof. Oh, that means we need to get a lot more iron freaking trapdoors. That's fine. We'll worry about that later. I thought it will be pain. I thought I will be escaping the pain for the next few weeks, but no. No, got to deal with some more iron trapdoors, but that's fine. Anyway, we'll fix that later on, because pretty much everything else seems to be pretty much in order, which is good to see. These are not the right materials, but at least we've seen the wither rose thing working perfectly well, so I'm happy to see that. We just have a lot of kinks and some issues to fix, so we'll fix that, and hopefully everything is going to be working by Friday. I hope, next stream. If it doesn't work next stream, I'm going to be so freaking mad. So anyway, I'll leave this stream for it to be where it is right now, and then we'll continue on the work and finish this hopefully by the end of Friday. Or Friday's stream, which is next stream in 2 days. So if you want to see more of these wacky streams, join the Very Wacky Discord server, so that way you get notified immediately when the next stream goes live. And I'll see you guys again next time, because I cannot talk anymore, and I also forgot a little bit of my outro. Or whatever. Anyway, I just joined the stream, so if you want to join the Wacky Discord server, that's all fine by you then, I guess, 𝗦cie, so that way you can see more of these wacky streams. But yeah, I need to end the stream, because I legitimately need to wake up early tomorrow, or else I'll be late for some classes, and I'll be ruined. Also, I'm not going to use normal trapdoors. Those are an absolute pain in the arse to get, and we're sticking to iron trapdoors because at least we can AFK the frick out of them. So anyway, if you guys want to see more of these wacky streams, again, join the Wacky Discord server, and I'll see you guys again in 2 days on Friday, or just you get notified immediately on Discord anyway, so that's the reason why you join the Wacky Discord server. And yeah, I'll see you guys again next time. Have a good evening, good morning, and a good afternoon, and hopefully I can see you guys again pretty soon, and hopefully I'm not going to lose my voice by the end of the stream. I need a milkshake, Jesus. Okay, anyway,